ऑल, मैं डॉक्टर शशि रंजन। आज हम आपको बताएंगे वर्ल्ड वाटर बैलेंस एंड हाइड्रोलॉजिकल साइकिल के बारे में। These are the learning outcomes. After watching this videos, you will be able to know the principle behind the source of water, understand the hydrological cycle, and understand the hydrological components. These are outlines, prerequisites, क्या क्या आपको पहले से नॉलेज होना चाहिए, इंट्रोडक्शन, एप्लीकेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोलॉजी, ग्लोबल वाटर बैलेंस, हाइड्रोलॉजिकल साइकिल, कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ हाइड्रोलॉजिकल साइकिल, एंड लास्ट वन द समरी। प्रीक्वेस्ट में हम लोग को क्या चाहिए, तो बेसिक ज्योग्राफी, अर्थ साइंस के बारे में नॉलेज होना चाहिए, इन्वायरमेंट साइंस के बारे में थोड़ा सा नॉलेज होना चाहिए, और बेसिक कैलकुलेशन स्टैटिक्स। इंट्रोडक्शन। हाइड्रोलॉजी मीन्स द साइंस ऑफ वाटर दैट डील्स विद द occurrence, circulation and distribution of water of the earth and earth's atmosphere. It is a very broad subject of an interdisciplinary nature drawing support from allied sciences such as meteorology, geology, statistics, chemistry, physics and fluid mechanics. Hydrology deals with the estimation of water sources, study of hydrological purposes and their interaction, study of problems such as floods and droughts, and strategy to combat them. This is the application of hydrology. There are many vast applications of hydrology. First one is irrigation, water supply, flood control, water power, navigation, hydrological investment projects just like dam, reservoir, etc. This is the global water balance. This image is given by the UNESCO 1975. We know that 1386 million kilometer cubic kilometer water is present, water present in the earth. In there, 97.5% formed in saline water and 2.5% in the form of fresh water. Only 2.5% fresh water. We also divided into phase, frozen phase and liquid phase. Frozen phase is 69.6% and liquid phase is 31.1%. This 31.1% that is equal to 10.43 million cubic kilometer volume. It is usable for us. Hydrological cycle. Water occurs on the earth's surface in all three states: liquid, solid, and gaseous. Water never leaves the earth. It constantly changes its forms, states. It is a movement of water in cyclic manner from one phase to another, having different residence time in each phase. Sun is the main source of energy, which drives the hydrological cycle. These are the components of hydrological cycle. First, starts from the cycle from evaporation, then evapotranspiration, then condensation, after then precipitation, interception, infiltration, percolation, runoff, and storage. In where we see that the water change only its states. Initial starts from storage and finally in from storage. These are components of the cycle details and evaporation. We know that the heat from the sun starts the electrical cycle causing water into the vapor that held in the air of the atmosphere. Transpiration, when water evaporates from the plants leaves. Evapotranspiration, it is that evapo plus transpiration. अगर प्लांट के थ्रू हो रहा है तो हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं, evapotranspiration. कंडेंसेशन, ऐसे हमारा वाटर पेपर ऊपर हाईलाइट ऊपर हो जाता है तो क्या ठंडा होने लगता है और फिर वापस क्या लिक्विड के फॉर्म में चेंज हो जाता है. देन आफ्टर प्रेसिपिटेशन, वेन ये क्या बहुत हैवी लिक्विड होता है तो ये छोटे छोटे क्या स्मॉल रेनफॉल डीजल स्नो के फॉर्म में क्या नीचे प्रेसिपिटेशन के फॉर्म में आता है. इंटरसेप्शन, जो भी वाटर प्रेसिपिटेशन के थ्रू आया वो कहीं छत पे या कहीं लिप्स पे कुछ वाटर जमा हो जाता है. इनफिल्ट्रेशन, सम प्रेसिपिटेशन सीप्स इनटू ग्राउंड वाटर एंड स्टोरेज इन द लेयर ऑफ रॉक बिलो द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ called infiltration. As in groundwater percolation, it is a part of infiltration water that percolates into deeper strata and becomes part of the groundwater in last. Runoff, process of water traveling over the ground and collecting in a body of water. And last one is storage, जो नेचुरल लेक्स और मैन मेड रिजर्वायर जो भी ग्राउंड वाटर है जो फाइनली स्टार्टिंग में इवेपोरेट जहाँ से हो रहे थे वाटर. These are summary. In summary, we learned the following points from this lecture. First one is the global water balance and the hydrological cycle. And the hydrological cycle is connected that regulates the movement and distribution of water across the earth. The balance between the precipitation, evaporation, and runoff crucial for sustaining ecosystem, managing water sources, and addressing issues like flood, drought, and water scarcity. Understanding this process is essential for sustainable water management and particularly in the face of climate change, growing human demands for water. There are some one example assignment for you. Write some importance of a hydrological cycle in water source management and one case study for you. How much water in various forms present in India. welcome and thank you